should be on the air, on the air, on the air. Go. You're a go.
Didn't show up for me yet.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Saturday Morning Showdown.
Hold on,
You're live streaming.
What's
that? Yeah, we're live. Well, you're live streaming with us, Blue Collar Stacker, Vegas Stacker, myself, and we have a very special guest this morning, Booty Girl Stacker. Welcome to our show.
Booty Girl Stacking.
Thanks, guys, for having me on today. I'm really excited to be here.
Hey, welcome. Welcome to the show. Go ahead, LBS. Let's see. We're going to shout out the chat, right?
Oh, I think I can do that. I've lost some capabilities here, but you know, I'm down in a hole. I'm live streaming from the bunker this morning, and
you're in the well.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, that's a lie. That's my body double is there. I'm actually in the mobile studio at some undisclosed location that could change at any time. But yeah, we have I've got visual on comments. Here we go. Good morning, Mishy. First one in the house. Good to see you, brother. He says good morning to everyone. 7 Stacks. She's saying good morning to you all. Great to see you. Another lady in the house. Excellent. Brad Yacht A. Good to see you, buddy. He says, holy crap, did you find people see that Canadian unveiled a 10 kilogram silver maple? No, I did not. I didn't see that. Well, thank you, Brad. That's why I love this community, man. I get the news like firsthand right away the minute it comes out. Excellent. Thanks. Average Jane, you know, she's there in the studio with Blue Collar, and she's out here in the comments. Good to see you, Average Jane. We got Vegas Stacker. He's doing the same. He's up there on the panel as well. Blue Collar, same. Silver Sleuth. There we go. How's it going, Silver Sleuth? All the way from Hawaii. Great to see you, brother. Mahalo. And, you know, I got the hang loose up. I'm not showing my camera from the bunker. But here, hey, Zoos, let's go. Heck yeah, let's go, Zoos. Right on. I'm glad you guys all rolled in the house. Excellent. And I think that's everyone who's here at the moment.
Oh, yeah. So, Booty Girl, how'd you come up with your name?
It was just kind of a funny idea that came to me one day. I thought it was a funny play on words. There's obviously there's pirate booty, but then there's booty. So it's kind of a double entendre, I guess, if you could say. But I thought I want to do something in my channel that's funny, something that's catchy, something that's memorable. And then I thought, you know, oh, booty, pirate booty. And then my wife actually said, Booty Girl. And I was like, that's it, Booty Girl.
Yeah, no, it definitely works. It's good because, you know, it identifies you right away as a female, which is great because there's so few of them in the stacking community, and it's great to have you.
Well, thank you. Man, I'm glad to be here.
I gotta say, I love the name, and who doesn't love a double entendre? Come on, man, that's just classic goodness. And yeah, it definitely catches your attention. Caught mine. I'm like, booty. I love booty. Girl. I love girl. You know, I love lamp. You know, so yeah, it's awesome. Definitely a great name. What's that?
You said you're a what?
I said I love lamp.
Lamp. Oh, I love.
Oh, because I said I love the name. I love this. I love lamp. I would be like, that's a reference from. Have you guys ever seen the movie? I was doing this with Jim, or a Blue Collar Stacker this morning. A reference to Ron Burgundy. Stay classy, send. You know that.
It's so funny when you said I love lamp. Like at first I didn't know what you said, but then when you repeated it, I was like, where have I heard that? And it's Bert. What's his name? Steve Carell's character.
Yeah,
he's like, I love lamp.
Right. 60% of the time it works 100% of the time. Yeah, for sure, man. No, your name is awesome, and I'm so glad that you're here in this community. And I'll tell you what, I've been thinking about, because I think, what did I find out about you day before yesterday or yesterday? Day before yesterday, I think it was. And I was like, why don't we have this brand new stacker on the show? I mean, how cool would that be to get you so people can learn about you? Well, we can learn about you because I know nothing about you. But I do know that I've watched your, I believe it's 3 videos you have out. I don't know if you have shorts. I can't remember. But man, I'll tell you what, you hit the ground running hard because here you roll into your video. You've got the highlight clip going, boom, catch your attention. Then you've got your sweet intro, and it tells all about you, gives this whole image of you, and then your set is gorgeous, and you love shiny, and I'm right there with you, booty girl.
Thank you so much. I'm just very humbled by the reception I've gotten from this community. I'm really excited to be doing this. I sort of feel like I should have done this a long time ago, but then again, I mean, I guess timing is everything, and this is the right time, I suppose. But I'm really excited just to be able to share the things that I'm passionate about with this community as far as stacking goes. And I'm really, really honored to have been invited on the show today. So I just want to thank you for that. And as far as shorts go, I have not uploaded any yet, but I plan on doing that very soon. Also, I'll be coming out with another video within a day or two. So I'm going to be posting pretty aggressively, just trying to, like you said, hit the ground running, get as much content out there as possible, not for content's sake necessarily, but just I'm just passionate and I'm excited to share. So I'm ready to go.
Right on. Well, welcome aboard. And please forgive us and forgive me. I'm a loudmouth, and I step over people all the time. I'm kind of rude on these, and I'm trying to learn better. And we're all learning. We're new at this too. As far as definitely these live streams and talking to someone, all three at the same time. So I want to quit stumbling over myself and get to hear what Vegas Stacker has to think about all this. Vegas, have you checked out Booty Girl?
Yeah, so have you had a channel before? Because your work seems really professional, really
Yeah,
well
I was going
done.
to say that the production work is awesome.
That's really kind of you. No, this is my first. Well, I mean, I've put stuff out before in the past as myself I play guitar. I teach music, that sort of thing.
Sweet.
So in the past, I've posted videos on YouTube, but nothing ever to this degree. I haven't. I guess you could say I've posted videos to YouTube, but this is the first time I've committed to growing a channel on YouTube.
Nice.
And I've never done this quality before, so.
Your video and stuff, it's done well. It's done like you've had it for a while. And you grew you grew a lot of subs in only 3 videos? That's good.
Oh yeah, you got a ton of subs. I think I looked this morning, it was 154 up to. Yeah, really.
Boom.
Thank you guys. Yeah, I want to get it up to 500 and then hopefully 1,000 subs, as soon as possible. I'm not sure exactly how long that's going to take, but I'm just going to keep at it. Let's get to at least 500.
Yeah, that's a great goal. I think you should get there in a couple of months at the pace you're going.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely some shots to the bow. Awesome. Very, very cool. I don't know if we can help you get there, but we'll sure help you try. That's what we like to do. The Vegas Cabal. I don't know if you've heard this term yet. Dub C, Precious Metals. He came up with that. We have a little group here. The three of us here, Vegas, Blue Collar, and myself, and we enjoy helping and supporting the community and getting news out to people. And we're here for you 100% all the way. Let's do this, definitely.
Thank you guys. I'm all in. I'm all in. And also, I'm right on board with all of your jokes and your humor. I listened to a couple of your videos yesterday, and I was excited to come on just because y'all seem like a really fun group. So immediately when you made a Ron Burgundy reference, I was like, oh, okay, I can get down with this. This is actually my first live stream. I've never done this before, so I was a little nervous coming on, not because of you guys, just because it was my first thing with you guys. But I love this. This is great. Thanks for having me on.
I gotta say real quick, I'll tell you what, for you to come out here on the show, and I try to put myself in people's shoes and think how they might feel about things, and I was like, damn, this girl, I reached out and you were like, hell yeah. I'm like, that's so cool. And I told the guys, I was like, man, she's got the passion to do this. And I want her on the show. I think it would be a great idea. And oh man, I'm losing track of where I'm going here. But Oh crap! I do that all the time, especially when it's early. But anyways, it'll pop back, and then I'll interrupt somebody.
Yeah, we're
Girl.
what? Just if you wouldn't mind, what time zone are you in?
Oh, that's it. Real quick, I'm so sorry. And please remember that blue collar. But yeah, so what you're saying, you're getting the jokes, and yeah, we're a bit of an older group. Blue collar and myself are the same exact age, right, buddy?
Yes, we are.
And then Vegas is, I think he's a generation younger than us.
He is.
Yeah, and I'm well. I don't know if I tell my age. I'm telling your age. Is that a bad thing?
It doesn't bother me at all.
Because we do have a lady on the panel, and I don't want to be rude, and I don't want to make her feel pressured. But yeah, I'm 59, and so is blue collar. And Vegas, I can't remember how you're 40. What?
17.
17.
You're 17
on the inside. We're all 17 on the inside. Don't lose track of that.
Oh, let me go. I want to be 15 when I got de-virginized. How's about that?
Yeah, right.
So 49. What were we all saying again? Y'all's age brackets again?
59 twice. Me and blue collar, and then Vegas is 17.
Oh, he's 17. Okay. He's much younger than me then. But
he's not really 17.
I know it's kind of a wider generation bracket, but I'm a millennial, so I mean that could put me in a few different places.
Oh,
well, that's
yeah.
good news for us though, because a lot of people losing faith in the community as far as aging out. So
I'm
it's
early.
good that some young people are in it.
I'm glad y'all think I'm young. I'm 34, so.
Oh yeah, you're real young.
No, that's young. I wish I was 34.
I wish I would have started when I was 34.
You were what?
You
Vegas?
would.
I wish I would have started stacking at 34.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think of it that way.
Dude. Yeah, right. I'm just thinking of being young.
I wish I'd started stacking when I was 25, 20, like that. That would have been amazing. I probably would have a lot more money if I started stacking. I'd have been able to hold on to it a little bit easier.
Yeah,
but
it's kind of something.
It was kind of something it never occurred to me. I mean, when I was a kid, my grandpa, he'd be like, "Hey, that's real silver." He'd see like you'd pull out like a Kennedy $50 or something. He'd be like, "Hey, that's real silver. That's good stuff." And my grandpa was always like into gems and making jewelry. And sorry, I'm kind of going on a tangent. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, tangents are where we learn things. Are you kidding?
Can I show you something?
I love Grandpa.
Can I show you something?
Yes. Yeah, show it.
Okay. What's it?
Wait, let me put you center screen. Hold on.
Sorry about that. A little loud back here. Sorry about that. My grandpa actually, he made this for me a few years before he passed away.
Oh wow!
So it's a sterling silver with a opal set in there. Yeah, but I had that in my stack.
Opals are pure fire. That's gorgeous. And look at that clamshell case. It's really a clam.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, it is a clamshell. That's awesome.
It really is. But I say all that to say,
cool.
Thank you. I say all that to say, growing up, I saw my grandpa was interested in basically like, for lack of a better term, treasure, gems, silver, that sort of stuff. But I didn't really think about it. It just didn't really occur to me that it was something practical from an investment standpoint or a saving standpoint. And also, I kind of touched on this in one of my videos. I've always loved treasure, that sort of thing, but I've more so thought of it as a lore, as a fantasy sort of thing. And it wasn't until last year that it occurred to me that precious metals were something that I should be investing in. And I used to think it was just a scam that they ran on Fox News to get old people. I honestly thought that. Like, I just thought they're preying on these old people, trying to get them to buy gold and silver, not knowing that it's real money. So.
Right, but what are those guys charging is the problem. But yeah, no, it is good to get it out there and people to buy it. And I have to disagree with you. To me, it is a fantasy. When a piece of silver falls in my hand, I fall into a fantasy.
Oh, me too, for sure, for sure.
No, I'm just playing.
It's both
But, yeah, no,
intoxicating and addicting, right?
It's so addictive. So addictive.
Drool.
So you've been stacking like 6 months? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I started stacking like around July last year. So I guess closer to 7, almost 7 months.
Not too far from a year. That's good.
Yeah. Maybe 8 actually. Maybe it was June. Maybe it's closer to 8 months.
So what was the first thing that you purchased? What was your first purchase?
My first purchase
Yeah.
was this American Silver Eagle. I bought, let me go in camera view. I bought 3 of these against the advice of the dealer. I didn't really know him. He's not my current dealer, but he was like, here, hold on, it's not in focus. Let me do this. There we go. He said, I said, I want to get some American Silver Eagles because I had done a little bit of research on what was best to stack. And everyone said, hey, you're going to want to stack your country's coin. And so I went in, asked for it. And he said, well, I mean, for starting out, you probably should be focusing on rounds because you're not going to have a crazy premium on them. And at that point, the premium on American Silver Eagles was about $7, kind of high. I don't know if y'all remember that back in the summer, whenever it was a little high. And I just, I didn't know. I was just like, I had my heart on what I wanted, had my heart set on what I wanted. I was like, I want 3 Silver Eagles, couldn't hurt. So I spent like $37 on 3 Silver Eagles, and I was completely hooked after that. I remember walking out of the store, holding it in my hand, and I looked at my wife and I said, oh my God, this is amazing.
What's amazing is actually I can hear the smile on your face right now.
Oh, I can feel the clouds under
I can hear your smile.
Ear to ear. I'm glad y'all can feel it. But yeah, I at that point, I looked at her, I said, this is heavy. There's like weight to this. This doesn't feel fake. And after that, oh my gosh, my wife was kind of like, you gotta kind of slow down. Don't spend so much money on silver that we don't have an emergency savings account. And I was like, oh yeah, you're right. But
that's an amazing first purchase, man. I mean, who doesn't love Lady Liberty? And I mean, you like Blue Collar said, when you're talking about walking out of there with that in your hand, I felt the clouds under your feet. Yeah, I remember getting my first silver, and it's my pocket silver now. I've been carrying it with me since the day I bought it, and what a great feeling, man.
Oh, I love a good pocket carry. Oh my gosh, it's like I feel like I have a secret when I'm at work.
Yes.
Yeah. That's my everyday pocket piece right there.
Hey.
1889 Morgan.
Nice.
Nothing special.
Oh, your 3-ounce bars. Are you still carrying those around?
Yeah, I got it right next to me, right here.
You haven't done an update on those lately.
What's that? Oh no, I haven't updated that. I got to do that. That's the one.
Oh, those are nice. Those kazoo bars. I've wanted to get one of those for a while. Haven't gotten around to it yet, though.
Hey, real quick, you guys mind if I shout out who's come in since?
Yeah, absolutely. Hit it.
Okay, I'm going to start at the bottom of the comments list, and we've got Scotty Aquati. He's saying hello to Bellows. Well, good to see you, Scotty. Welcome in. Mr. West Texas, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas, I'm sorry. He has a question for the guest. We'll get back to that when we're done shouting out here. Do you still believe in the coin of the realm stuff? Oh, that's interesting. And I got some questions about some of her coinage as well. Sobriety is Silver's here. Lost my connection up. Well, I'm glad you're back, Sobriety is Silver. Good to see you. What day are we on now? Please put it in the comments. And I'm so proud of you. Yes, excellent. We've got Transient Stacker. Wonder where the heck he might be. Maybe he'll let us know. Good to see you, Transient. Hope you're staying safe out there. Love you, brother. 7 Stacks is still here. Silver Slew still here. We got Blue Collar dropping comments in there. Hey, Zoos. He says the ASE, love at first sight, love my Lady Liberty. Oh, that guy said, who doesn't love Lady Liberty in every form? Then we've got Vegas Stacker dropping a couple. Bellows Forge. Good to see you, Bellows. He says, good morning, everyone. Excellent. We're not giving anything away, but if we did, he'd probably win it, and then he'd probably give it away. Love to see you here, Bellows. Right on. Stacker Man, Rabbit Hole. Dude, it's been a minute. How you doing? Oh, he's saying hi to Cranky. So we have Cranky Stacker here as well. Good to see you, Cranky. Hope you're in a good mood this morning. Bean Becky is here. Right on. Another lady stacker collector in the house. This is great. Your editing is really cool at Booty Girl. Oh, there you go. You're getting comments out, or you're getting compliments out in the comments, Booty Girl. She said, I could learn a lot from you. Oh, boy, howdy. I was like watching her videos, just drooling, like going, oh, man, I got to implement some of this stuff. I'm right there with you, Bean Becky, and I'm so glad you're here with us. And I think that's it. Well, Mishy's still here. Good to see you, Mishy. Always good to see you, man. And I'm glad I'm seeing you and not missing you. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for being here. Everybody. Oh, Scrap Metal Racing. Excellent, bro. Good to see you, dude. Money is hard to hold nowadays, he says. And he's enjoying the chat and the panel as well. Let's see. And then Brad Yacht A is here still. Thank you, Brad. He's a great supporter of this community and one of mine as well. Thanks so much, Brad. And I think that's everybody. Yep, we're caught back up. And I'm looking at the bottom. Oh, no. One more person. Blister and Barnacles Adventures. And you need to get to know this man. Definitely, Booty Girl. He, to me, is the heart, either the heart or the soul. I can't figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. But Blister and Barnacle Adventures is the man who's everywhere all at the same time. He's just an amazing YouTube creator and supporter, community supporter. His name is Jamie. Please get to know him. Follow him. And yeah, he's a great dude. And
I've spoken to him a little bit. He is amazing. He is amazing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. He's such a nice guy. I've interacted with him quite a bit, especially my first day posting. My first day getting to know everyone on Discord. I mean, he was just welcoming me with open arms. Him and 365.
Yeah.
And it's just you guys are all awesome. But yeah, Blistering Barnacles, quite a nice guy. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no. I was basically done. But Space Miner did roll in here. And also, I want to shout out, like, because you mentioned 365, and he shouted out my, you reposted when I posted about this show, and he's very supportive. Oh, my gosh. He's made me feel so comfortable and welcome in this community since day one. And yeah, big shout out to 365. I'm surprised he's not here. I'm not sure what time it is over there right now. It could be the middle of the morning. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, an excellent guy. And I call him the leader of the UK gang. He really is, man. He's got a Discord thing going. I think it sounds like we talked about in the chat comments a little bit about Discord. And yeah, so yeah, Stacker Social over there. You probably know all about that. And hopefully 365 will roll into the house. That'd be super cool, man.
Absolutely. So were y'all wanting me to answer one of those questions, or?
Oh yeah. We've got West Texas. What did he say? West Texas.
Was he asking about the coin of the realm, or
yes,
was that? I don't know if that question was for me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So, I mean, I'd like to hear you guys' input on this as well. But as far as I'm concerned with the coin of the realm stuff, I really do think there's legitimacy to the advice of stacking the coin of the realm, especially, I mean, I know people say if we're in a SHTF situation, realistically, we're going to be bartering with food and bullets before we're going to be bartering. Sorry, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. I don't want to demonetize y'all. We're going to be bartering with things that we need before we get to the point where we're bartering with silver. I mean, I do agree with that. But as far as like after we've established, okay, yes, at this point we're trading silver because we need an even exchange. The coin of the realm probably is the best thing to stack for that situation, but I kind of think it's good to have a mix of both, because frankly, when I go to a coin shop I think it's better to do individual sales, especially on higher premium pieces. But let's say I'm in a pinch and I need to go to my LCS and I want to trade in some silver or sell some silver. I'm only going to maybe get $1 more for an American Silver Eagle than I would a Buffalo, which, I mean, I guess if you've got 20 American Silver Eagles or 200 Silver Eagles, that adds up. But there's some coins that are out of my realm that I think are better. I maybe I'm partial. Maybe this has got more to do with what I find more appealing to the eye, what I find to be a more attractive coin, but I just can't, I'm sorry, I just can't pass up the Perth Mint. I can't pass up the Royal Canadian Mint. I can't pass up Germania. So, I mean, Libertas. Yeah, I can only get so many American Silver Eagles before I get bored with my stack. And I think that that's kind of the name of the game, is whatever keeps you interested in stacking within reason, I would stack that.
Absolutely. I think we lost Vegas there for a minute, but hopefully he'll pop back in. Maybe he's in the backstage. Oh, there he is. Cool. Yeah, no, I fully agree. I get bored real quick. And if you look at my collection, well, if you watch in my videos, my shorts, I've pretty much shown every single thing I have, I think. And yeah, obviously you're huge on silver world bullion coin. Me too. I love the, oh my God, Perth Mint, Canadian, Royal Mint, all of it. It's just amazing. I like Germania. I used to love them way more than I do now. And we'll talk about that some other time. I want to keep this upbeat, but yeah, holy crap. I get tired of, like, I only have 2 SAEs. Yeah, I would like to collect. My whole goal is to get one of everything. That's like, you know, a bucket list, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to have 1 year of every Silver Eagle from '86 on up when they started. You know, I want to have all the kookaburras. You know, there's like probably 8 series that I'm after. I've only completed 2. And I'm sure, you know, I could add. I've actually deleted series that I've been collecting and sold off because I'm like, man, I'm too far out there to get everything, you know. So, but yeah, it's yeah, I want one of everything because I like the diversity and all the different mints and the history, and I'm really into the vintage bars. Are you into vintage bars and or rounds?
So I have had a number of vintage bars in my basket that I just haven't pulled the trigger on, just due to, it just depends on if I can find the right deal. On eBay, I was looking at some Johnson Mattheys and some Englehards, and there were some pretty good deals. It was like the day that I saw that deal, I had already bought my silver for the month. And so it's like, dang it, if I'd seen that first, I would have purchased it. But I don't have any vintage bars yet. That being said, I would like to get a couple of Johnson Matthey and Engelhard, or if there are any other vintage brands that you know of. There's also Silvertown. They're pretty awesome. So I do like them. I just don't have them yet. I did order a Johnson Matthey round though recently. That should be coming in though. So I'll be doing an unboxing on that.
Right on. Well, be careful with the vintage stuff because it's highly addictive. And this community, there's a lot of us who would call us fanatics for sure, man. I love the vintage. It's great. I gotta mention real quick here. It looks like Vegas Stacker is back in the house. And Vegas, I sent you that picture in confidentiality. Why are you showing that? You know, I just want to show you what I look like, and I guess I'll just say I will thank you for not showing the lower half where my pants are down.
Hey, that's the least I could do.
No, I appreciate it, bro. Thanks. That was for you.
Here's a little vintage.
Nice. I do have an Engelhard round. Let me pull that out.
Oh, yeah. Let me put you on center stage. Hold on.
I should have bought, there were a few of them. I should have bought more than one at the time, but my ADD got the best of me and I had to buy one of everything in the case, like we were saying.
Yeah, that's exactly the way it is when I go in there. Oh, there you go.
Nice.
So,
there you go.
1984.
Now,
Yeah.
is it the Big E or the Eagle on the back?
It is the Eagle.
All right. Nice. Yeah.
I don't know which one's better.
Either one is just as good. The Big E was on the earlier ones, 82, 83, and 84. And in 84, they changed to the Eagle. And 84, 5, 6, and 7 have the Eagle.
This must be the first year of the Eagle then, I guess.
Well,
so, yeah, I really like this one.
84 is the only year that you can get both, actually.
Oh, yeah, really?
The years before, yeah, like you said, 82, 83, they had both versions, right?
No, just the 84 is the only one with both.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh. As far as I know, and if I'm wrong, please flame me in the comments, guys. But
I looked it up last night, and I was really tired. But you know, I had a person that commented in one of my videos about the 85. But he was talking about the differences on the fat dates and the skinny dates and the different waters and stuff like that. And I told him, yeah, there might be a big E version. And then I looked it up, and I'm like, no, there's not. And I think it said 82 to 84 had the big E.
They do.
I mean, but both. I thought it was both. Maybe not. I got to go look at my collection now.
Is this considered to be a vintage round?
Oh, absolutely.
Hold on, wait. This one right here. Have you seen this one? So this is from the 80s. I just have no idea who makes it.
Turn it over. Oh.
$3 trade unit.
Right below the scale is something there, right?
CCM.
CCM,
yeah.
Come on,
What's
shout it out. Who knows what that is?
Yeah, somebody knows. Let's see the front of it again, the bell.
That's a nice one.
Thank you. I got it at my LCS.
Is that a high relief? It looks like high relief.
That's a total blazer.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty high.
Yeah, that's
pretty.
sweet.
I thought it was pretty cool. It caught my eye. I thought that's different. That's
California
really
Crown Mint.
Yeah, I love the World Trade units. I've got probably about a dozen World Trade units from different mints. And there you go. I don't want 2 trade units from the same mint. But you know what? If I'm at an LCS and I see they've got 2 or 3 or something, I'll pick them all up. And why? Because I like to hand them out to my friends or trade that with them or have extras to sell. I love duplicates for that reason. Because that way, if someone else is collecting like A-mark rounds, for instance, and I need 87, you know, and they have 286s, but I got 287s, you know, we swap. And it's really been working out and helped my collection by knowing this community and just put it out there, you know, say, make a video if you're or like you're missing a hole. I'll do that, you know, in my collection. Like, I need this. Anybody got one, you know? And heck yeah, man, this is a great way to build our collections for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
looks like everybody says California Crown Mint.
California Crown Mint.
Yeah, that's what Vegas said earlier too, and Michi confirmed it, and B and Becky too.
Right on, you guys.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
West Texas Stacker. There's a one of the coin shops here has like I think all the years of the Engelhard ones. I know you said you needed the 82 and 87. The one shop here that I think the last time I was in there, they still had a whole tray of them. They've had that whole tray for quite a while too. Just crazy.
You know what? What's a good way to find stuff like that is a coin show. Have you gone to any coin shows?
Not yet. I really want to go though. Honestly, I don't know. I need to look on. Where do you guys look for coin shows? I usually look for events on Facebook. I don't know if there's any. If there's a better place to spot a coin show.
I would just use Google.
Yeah, just like I think Coin Shows USA or something like that, and then like you click on, like put a zip code or just search coin shows in my area, and something will pop up. And they don't have always everything there, you know. There are some that slip through that don't get advertised. But yeah, just what state do you live in? If you don't mind sharing that,
I don't mind sharing that at all. I'm really proud of where I live.
Nice.
I'm a Texan.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Said you're proud. I was going to say, what part of Texas?
Yeah. That was my hint. I'm proud. Where am I from? It's either going to be Texas or New York, right? You're proud of where you're from. No, not saying that no one else is proud of where they're from, but.
No, Vegas knew right away, though. The proud comment. Yep. He's like, what part of Texas? That's funny.
No, I'm in North Texas. So without giving too much detail.
Yeah, no, we got to protect our privacy.
For
sure. That's cool. There's a lot of Texas stackers, and I know that West Texas he's in the house right now, and he's been trying to get to a coin show, but everyone that pops up is like 4 or 6 hours away. And by the way, I don't know if you guys know, but Texas is a big state, so
yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, yeah. That's the reason I felt okay telling you guys where I live. Because it's not too. It's so big. It's like a drop in the bucket. Where am I?
Oh, Texas is larger than most countries. Are you kidding?
For sure.
No doubt. But I gotta think there's a whole bunch of coin shows in Texas, though.
Oh yeah, and also the thing that's really, I feel really fortunate living in this state because we have a lot of coin shops. I mean, pretty much you can go anywhere, at least in the area I live in, and you can just Google coin shop near me and you're going to find some place at least 20 minutes away, 15, 20 minutes away max. So, and I know that it's not like that in every state. Sometimes people have a really difficult time finding an LCS and they have to look for coin shows or order online more. So
Yeah,
I'm really happy about that.
A lot of people will live so far out somewhere that they don't have the LCS for 4 or 6 hours away, you know, and then yeah, their coin show is the next major metropolitan area, which is that far away too. So yeah, a lot of people are really only buying online, you know, but then there is eBay. You can find very specialty niche stuff on eBay and stuff like that. And there's so many coin outlets on the internet. And then again, anybody who's out there like that, if you're in this community and you get to know people, and you know, you gotta like you need to gain a level of trust, of course, but and you get that by hanging out and showing up. But definitely that way, you know, you could trade with someone who's near you, or you can find out someone who's near you, and then you can get stuff that way as well. Because like I put on an auction just the other day, and I sold stuff, and I'll ship to anywhere in the U.S., man. So
absolutely,
you know, yeah.
Hey, I have a question for you guys. So, you know, we're all anonymous here, for the most part, I think.
Nah.
No, not too anonymous. Okay, well, here's my question. I'm trying to figure out how to get. So I want some swag. I'm not gonna lie. I've been seeing those little stickers from Stacker Social. I'm like, how am I gonna get my hands on that? But what I was thinking is, okay, well, how am I gonna get this mailed to me without people knowing where I live? So I was looking into PO boxes, but do you guys know of any alternatives to PO boxes?
You know what I
better?
do? I've got a anytime box. It's like half the price of a PO box.
Okay.
They notify you. It's like a virtual PO box, they call it. Mail
anytime
comes in,
box.
They notify you electronically, and then you could tell them, "Oh, it's junk mail. Just toss it." You know.
Okay.
So you don't have to go there every day. They notify you right on your phone. Boom, you got mail. So
anytime box.
Yeah, I don't know the exact name. My wife is sleeping, or else I would ask her because she does everything for me.
So where is your box located? This is very interesting. I would love to say, because I'm paying like $600 a year for a PO box.
Mine is located in downtown Stewart, man, 10 minutes away.
So is it its own building? Is it part of a grocery store? I mean,
no,
is it a locker?
It's in like a little strip center. It's in just like a storefront.
No, I hope this isn't regional. I hope they have them here because I got to do that.
It's nationwide. It definitely. It's a franchise business.
Oh,
I found something called Anytime Mailbox. Is that it?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Anytime Mailbox?
Yeah, I think so. I got to look it up. Let me, jeez. I got my laptop.
When I look it up, yeah.
Look it up, Vegas. I can't find it.
That's what comes up, yeah.
Anytime. Yep. And it's really good.
It's $10 a month.
Like I said, it's half the price of a PO box. I think the smallest PO box was like $200 and something a year. I was like,
oh yeah,
where did that come from? I mean, I remember getting a PO box back in the day for like $40 a year.
For sure. And I asked my guy at the post office yesterday, and he quoted me about the same amount. It was like somewhere between $180 and $200, and I was like, interesting. I'm gonna see if I can find an alternative. So
yeah.
They
have them out here for about $9.99 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
okay.
mine, I exaggerated big time. I think Blue Collar and I talked about this. What was it? What did I say I paid again? I can't even remember. Was it like, I think, is it $1 a day or is it less? I don't know.
No, less. I think you said it was around 200 and something, $220 a year or something.
Oh, okay.
Ouch.
That sounds better.
That is a little better.
Hey, everything in my brain is way more expensive than it really is because I'm trying to train myself that. And why am I trying to train myself that? Well, because for a long time I was stuck in the mindset that $100 is $100. You know, like in my 20s, but I'm 50 now, or now I'm older now. But 10 years ago, I'm thinking, like $100, and I was screwing myself with my own business because I was giving people too good of deals because I thought, because what are they doing? They're devaluing our money. So slowly but surely, our dollars are worth less and less. So when I was a 20-year-old man and I had $100 in my pocket, I had some money. But nowadays, I $100 and fucking I can buy dinner and I'm done. So it's
So
like I'm trying to
true.
retrain my brain and tell my brain that everything is way more expensive than you think it is, bro. Get with this fucking program. I'm sorry, excuse my language, but yeah.
You're good. No, you're so right. It's so true.
No doubt about it. Yeah. I got to do the same thing. It's like I put a value on my time and it's not enough,
Yeah.
I'm still stuck 20 years ago when, we used to figure X amount of dollars per day on a job. And then, now I'm like, oh man, I got to double that.
Yeah.
Especially when I go to the supermarket and it's like $8 a dozen for freaking eggs, dude.
Yeah, you want the good ones. If you want those cage-free, free-range chickens. It's funny.
Yeah.
I'm not super crunchy granola, but when it comes to chickens, I have I have ethics when it comes to the way people treat chickens specifically. I don't know, but I'm just like, those chickens need to be free range. They need to be, not eating corn. And I mean, you can tell the difference in the eggs and you look at them. Sorry, not trying to rabbit trail or anything, but yeah, no, eggs are expensive. And even the ones that aren't free range, those have gotten expensive. It's kind of ridiculous. Hopefully things are going to go back down, though, now that we've had the election and all that. The inauguration.
Are we going to get on that subject?
I think just from hearing about Booty Girl talking about eggs, I think I know exactly where your mindset is. I think, and I'm right on board with you, definitely. Yeah, we've had chickens for many years, and you're absolutely right about the paleness of the grocery store eggs, even the organic, really good free range. You put one of my eggs next to one of those, and I'll tell you what, mine will beat it every time. And but it's not just about eggs; it's about the whole world, right?
Absolutely.
Hey,
oh man,
LBS, how long have we known each other? A year?
Dude, I'd say
a year or so.
Maybe
About
not quite a year. Maybe, I don't know, because
how am I just finding out you've got chickens,
bro? Because you don't watch my videos. Oh man, dude, what's up? No, I'm kidding. I've got probably 1,700 videos now, and I can't ask anyone to watch my entire library. But yeah, no, I've got chickens.
Awesome.
I want chickens so bad. That's like a life goal of mine, is to have chickens, but I don't have a house yet, so I can't. I'm in an apartment, so I can't really do chickens yet.
So they're great, man. I mean, you got to have the space, right? Like you're saying, you don't want to annoy your neighbors. You don't want to get a rooster. Like, I was just thinking this the other day. I got up a couple of days ago, and I get up real early in the morning, and I come out, and it's before the sun's up, and I hear our neighbor's rooster crow, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, it's getting that time, right? And then I go out on the porch, and then I hear another rooster crow, and like 10 minutes later, probably, from a totally different direction. I'm like, wow, okay, somebody else has got a rooster. And then I hear a rooster crow. It sounded like from across the street on the other side, and I'm like, dude, everybody's got chickens now. So it's like, talk about a litmus test of what's happening. I live in the city, I mean, yeah, we got, it's not, I think it's illegal to have chickens here, but nobody really gives a shit, so, but it's a sign of the times. People can't afford eggs. And again, it's not just about eggs, right?
Absolutely.
Man.
It's, and that's the thing is, I mean, it kind of comes back to why we're here, right? It's because our money is a promise. It's not really got value except for what we attribute to it. And now that it's not backed by gold and silver, we're having a lot of issues. And I mean, it wasn't as apparent in the 80s, but as time has gone on and this thing has really just been pushed to its limit as far as inflation goes, people are starting to realize.
You know what? I'm proud of Texas. I'm sure you're even more proud, because I heard just the other day that you guys are doing gold and silver for money now.
Well, we have what do you mean? Because there's a couple of different things we got going on. Like we have our, what do you call it? What do you call it? Not our reserves, what trying to think of what it's called. It's kind of a recent thing. We have a depository, and then there's something else that we did this past year where basically we're kind of hoarding up metals in Texas. But what are you talking about exactly? Where we're using gold and silver for money? I haven't gotten that news.
I was just watching a video just a couple days ago, and it was culture of currency, and he went over the entire Texas bill. Of course, I just skipped through it real quick because my brain, I got to have everything fast these days, and I blame it on not just myself but technology, man. So it's hard for me to sit through and read a legal document on watching a video because I want to watch somebody else, and I want to watch 8 videos instead of 1. But anyways, yeah, he was talking about gold and silver in Texas. They just passed a law that it can be used now, and that there can be private mints making coinage, and you guys can use gold and silver as a legal tender. Is the gist of it? Yeah,
that's incredible.
Yeah,
I need to look into that. I knew about the gold depository, which means basically it allows us to repatriate gold from New York. So, I mean, there's a whole thing with that, but I didn't realize that we were actually making gold and silver money now. So I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, I think it was. I'm gonna look at it when we're done here again, because now I'm even more interested in it. But culture of currency, pretty darn sure. Have you heard of him? He's a creator here.
Absolutely, I love culture
right
of currency.
Okay,
he's got my kind of coins on there.
Yeah, man. Oh, are you kidding? And that makes me gotta ask you, how long have you been watching the community?
Oh Lord, since I started. I started my first, probably like a lot of people, my first video that I ever watched on YouTube about silver and gold was Silver Dragons.
Nice.
And then Yankee stacking and all that. And then I don't know if y'all have heard of 4 Nines Fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love him.
He's
but y'all know
4 Nines, you in the house?
Dude, I freaking love 4 Nines Fine.
He's a buddy of ours for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So I used to watch him. It's kind of funny. I used to watch him on my other account, and I'd comment the hell out. Sorry, pardon my French. I'd comment the heck out of his channel because when he was smaller, I mean, he's not huge, but he's grown so much in a very short amount of time, and I would watch his videos and I'd comment because I was pretty impressed with what he was doing. Because I was like, I see you with your camera work and your candles and your, all that. And so I'd be commenting on there. But then now that I've started this anonymous silver stacking channel, part of me sad because I'm like, he doesn't know. He doesn't know that it's me. He doesn't know that I'm the one that, but he's awesome though. He's really awesome. That
could be borderline trolling.
Trolling. I'm not like a stalker or anything. I just liked what he was doing because I don't know. I liked the intro that he had. I was watching him before he did all that though. I was watching him. His camera looked good. He had like the not to go on a tangent here, but he had on the black gloves, all that. It looked good. But then once he came out with his intro, I thought, all right, he means business. And then his channel kind of blew up after that. And I was pretty inspired by him. That's probably why I'm talking about it right now.
Oh yeah, no. And there are no tangents here, but Vegas is the one who introduced me to 4 Nines Fine Silver. And tell us about him, Vegas.
He's had channels before, so he knew what to do to blow up quickly. He's put a lot of time into it too, though.
Yeah, he said that on one of his videos that he's had YouTube channels in the past that just kind of didn't go the direction he wanted them to, but now he's doing this. So that's probably why he's so good with his production quality.
Yeah, his production is really good, really good.
And his Perth Mint collection is just chef's kiss. So.
Yeah, and he's starting to get into the gold now. He just put up a video yesterday. He bought a 1/2 ounce rabbit.
Yep. I have my eye on a 10th ounce. I was kind of against 10th ounces in the beginning, but now it kind of feels like, correct me if I'm wrong, but does it kind of seem like fractional gold premiums aren't as crazy as they were? Or is it just because my mentality is different? I don't know.
I mean, if you buy them local, if you buy them at the LCS,
Yeah.
you're always going to get a better deal because they're buying them at or under spot when people come in with them. So they're willing to let them go close to spot. So definitely I would do that before I'd buy them at any of the big houses for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like on eBay, I'll see certain deals and I'm thinking, okay, you know, as long as you know he's a legitimate buyer, or if you can, or a legitimate seller, or if you can go to your LCS and get a good deal, as long as you're not paying. My thought is if you're not paying too much over premium, like you're not paying too much over spot, or at least not too much more than what you would for a quarter or a half ounce, then why not? But if you can't find a 10th ounce for a good price, forget about it.
Yeah,
So,
Vegas has picked up a couple of pieces at the coin shows, and you got pretty good deals, right, Vegas?
A decent. I got a decent deal on the quarter ounce, and then I found a 10th ounce local like once or twice that I picked up. But if you keep an eye on it, you can find some that are decently priced. Dub C
It's-
woke
all
up
right.
early to hang out with us this morning. Welcome, Dub C.
Hey, Dub, you finally got up. What's
Right
up, buddy?
on.
Dub's in the house.
The next coin show, I'm going to be looking for pre-33 gold, though. That's my next next one I'm going to be looking for on the list. I think I'm going to wait till Sunday to start shopping. Because I know, like, last show, there was more deals on Sunday than there were on the previous 2 days.
Wow, a whole bunch of
Got you.
people have rolled in. Holy crap. Let's see, there's OTG, the Gray is here. And yeah, he is definitely part alien or probably all alien. Then we've got Dub C. Way to go. Way too early. Good morning, Dub C. Glad you're here. Glad you showed up. And hope you had a great show last night. Sorry I missed the live portion of it, but I'll catch you next time for sure, dude. Bellows Forge says there's actually two different people that are called 49s Fine here on YouTube, and he's exactly right. And every time I try to search 49s, I always get the other 49s. But that 49s has actually gone. He's gone defunct, I believe. I don't think that dude's put out content in years, so that's how you'll know, like, immediately. But yeah, same exact name, I'm pretty sure, or it's got a space or something like that. But
if you type in 49 silver, the one that we are talking about will come up. But if you type in 49 fine, the other channel will come up.
Oh, okay. And then Chris in Virginia, good morning. Good to see you. Right on the hall. Good morning, the west side and the east side here. And we got the middle of the country. We are actually live streaming literally across this country right now. Good to see you, Chris. And I'm glad you're here, man. And I think that, Austrian Stacker, he says, would be great if we could finally repatriate our gold from the U.S. Dude.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
We're actually streaming across the world, as
says.
Austrian Stacker chimes in. We're streaming across the world, not just the country, which is an awesome thing if you think about it.
Yeah. I meant like the panel. We're kind of like a beam is concentrating into the center of the country and it's shooting out all over the world. Absolutely. He says, I hope you guys still have that gold. Austrian Stacker, I got bad news for you, bro.
Oh, no, it's all still there. Don't worry about it. It's safe.
Okay. Silver Mamba. Silver Mamba. I don't. That sounds kind of familiar. Good to see you. Glad you're here. He says, what about Guido? I'm not sure who Guido is. And I think that's everyone. Oh, Dean R. Dean R. Have not met you before or seen you before here. But welcome to the show. And
thanks everybody for getting up early on a Saturday morning and joining us.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Appreciate that. So, Booty Girl, I saw you bought a copper bar.
Yes, I did.
What is it, a 10-ounce Germania?
It is a 10 ounce. Yes, it is a 10 ounce Germania copper bar. Here, let me just.
Yeah, that's something. I don't. You bought that from a bullion dealer though?
I actually got it on eBay.
Oh, okay. So you probably got a good price on it, but you'll find some good copper deals at the LCS because obviously you don't pay much for it when you bring it in, but they also let it go pretty cheap. It's a copper piece.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I saw it. I just thought it was really pretty, so I got it for the stack, kind of more as a visual. But But yeah, that's a pretty nice. What is that? An alien bar? I mean, an alien coin?
Yeah,
Round.
it's Osborne Mint makes it. Osborne Mint, one of the oldest mints in the country.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and it
I
says
like it.
we'll be back. It says
We'll be back.
we'll be back.
I
Oh,
was gonna say we need to get the
Austrian
Terminator.
stackers in the house.
Hey, we've got a new first live streamer here, first person in the guests here, Lance Parker. He says, "Good morning, folks. First time I have found your stream. Oh, well, we love new people to come."
Lance. I'm going to sub you right now, Lance Parker.
And then we've got Silver Mamba says, "You guys stack copper?" with a question mark. And I can answer that. That's a great question. I don't stack copper. No, I collect copper. I love copper. I think it's awesome. But as far as like, hedging or putting my money into an investment, stacking, that to me is what stacking means. No, all my stack is total generic bullion, the cheapest possible stuff. And copper, the premium, is insanity. I think it's maybe even worse than buying a gold back.
Yeah, no, I don't stack copper either. I literally just bought that just for fun, and I'm not hating on people getting rounds for their copper. I mean, they are fun for a collector's piece, but personally, I don't even plan on collecting too much copper just because I want to be able to put as much money as I can into gold and silver. But if I see a piece every now and then that I think is cool, I might pick up one in the future, but I don't see myself buying any more copper than what I've got in my hand for a long time, because I just, this was kind of a one-off for me personally.
Oh yeah, it's fun. I mean, what I really like about it is you can get some super cool rounds. I mean, look at that Germania bar. Look at the polish on that thing, dude. And I gotta say, you started at the top shelf more than you sure did. I think Germania copper is the most expensive possible minted copper you can actually buy. So good job. But
mine was on eBay though.
They are gorgeous, and you can actually at the coin shows you can pick up some copper rounds, like painted ones or not painted. And the jury's out on the painted. Some people love them, some people hate them. I'm kind of in the middle. Sometimes I think they do a bang up job and it looks great, and sometimes it just looks like they overdid it and threw up everywhere. But at the coin shows it's pretty inexpensive. You can probably pick them up less than $2 a round sometimes if you buy 10 or 20, like a tube of them at the coin shows. And then also Liberty copper. I did stack one time. I bought a tube of copper rounds, unicorn copper rounds. I used them. I split them with another YouTube creator and used them to send out as just gifts, little mementos, little souvenirs of my channel, like in a little pretty little baggie or something like that. They're fun to. It's like, to me, it's like trading pieces, like baseball card. I know baseball cards, some of them are very expensive, but it's kind of like that. It's just and then what's neat is they'll make just the same as the silver rounds. You know what I mean? Like you can get the Zombucks in copper. You can get the entire collection in copper. So if you can't afford, an ounce of silver just to get an image that you like, well, buy it on copper, and they're only like $5.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I think that for me, if I'm gonna get a copper round, it's got more to do with the art and just kind of the fun aspect of it than it does the value. But and on, like you were saying, the Germanium mint bar being more expensive as far as copper, the only reason I got that one was because it was on sale. Well, not on sale. It was on eBay. It was a private seller, and they were selling it for less than what you would get like on one of the big box dealers. But yeah, it's fun.
So I got a quick question. We have 2 new people in the chat. Gold Aztec also popped in. I was wondering how you guys came across our stream, if you don't mind throwing it in there to let us know.
Oh, dude, I would love to hear the
Lance
answer
Parker
to that.
says you just popped up on YouTube. All right, cool. Gold
Right on.
Aztec, what's Vegas enjoying the show? That's cool. So it's getting out there. That's good to hear. Good to see. Thank you guys.
Is.
Hope you guys enjoy the stream and enjoy yourself. If you have any questions for us, just throw it in the chat. We're trying to follow along with the chat to get everybody acknowledged and answered.
Yeah, why don't we put up some questions for Booty Girl? I got a question for you, Booty Girl. So that copper bar, did you unwrap that?
Did I unwrap it? I did. I took the plastic off.
I love you. I already love you.
It just doesn't reflect the light the same way. I did the same thing with my silver bar. I took the plastic off of that one too. I know that some people are pro keeping that on to keep it as, as new looking as possible. But I like to look at my silver, and when it's covered up by the plastic, you don't see the shine the way that you do when it's off.
Absolutely.
I like how you're actually touching it with bare hands too, and that's
That's a reason why I don't buy graded things, because I don't want to have it encapsulated in plastic that I can't open. It would ruin it and lose its value. It's like I hate those slabbed coins, man. I don't want them. I got to mention really, really quick. I totally did not see Farking Icehole. Man, he's a winner on this channel, or our channels here, this show and all that. Good to see you, Farking Icehole. And I think we did invite him to come to the coin show, but I don't think he's going to be able to make it.
No, he said he couldn't because he's got a couple of dogs and he would have problems kenneling them or something like that. But I get it, man. When you got pets, they're number one priority.
Yeah, for sure, man.
It's tough to deal with that. So, Booty Girl, are you more of a collector, it seems, or would you consider yourself a stacker?
So it seems like I'm more of a collector, does it?
Well, to me, it seems like that's the direction that you're going in, but you're buying right, and that's the whole thing in a nutshell. You're buying stuff right. You're going to collect, but with the one exception being that Germania piece that you unwrapped yesterday. You didn't say what you paid for it, but I'm sure you paid a goodly amount of money for it.
So I would consider myself to be what you'd call a collector stacker, like a hybrid of the two. I would say I lean more stacker though. And I know this piece doesn't seem like I lean more stacker. First of all, can we just look at that again? My God, I love this coin. It's so pretty. Hold on, if it can focus. Oh, I love it. Anyway, I am more of a stacker, but I think that I was just willing to make an exception for this because there are only 3 coins in the series, and I really like them. Also, the premiums on this, I did get this for a really good deal. So I paid about $25 less than what it actually sells for.
Yeah, you did say that. You said that you could sell it for a profit at this point.
Exactly. So I'm holding back on buying the other 2 that are in that series because my camera's out of focus. Sorry. I'm holding off on buying the other 2 in that series until I can get a good deal on it because I'm just not willing to overpay for things. That being said, I don't plan on buying too many more things that are just like a crazy numismatic premium. I lean more towards the stacking, which is why you see me buying things. And I know that it's Scottsdale. It's not like it's the most generic bar, but I go for the deals. And if I can get a good deal on something that I really like and not pay too much more, I don't mind paying a few more dollars over premium for something that I really like. Or sorry, a few more dollars per spot for something that I really like. But at the same time, I have my dollar cost average limits that I'm not willing to go outside of. And if I do kind of start to see myself going outside of that DCA, I will immediately just buy a bunch of generic silver to try to
bring your
even it
average
out.
back.
Exactly. So I'm all about the DCA. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I stopped keeping track of my DCA, forever ago." And I just kind of don't think that that's smart, at least for me, because if I do that, I'll end up just having a collection that I'm not going to see. At that point, I'm not just buying gold and silver to have a hedge against inflation. I'm spending an exorbitant amount of money on collector's items. So I like to balance that.
Yeah, that's smart. That's a good way to do it. So you're like kind of a stack collector, we call them.
Yes, a stacker collector for sure.
Yeah, like a hybrid type deal. That's awesome. And I think everybody is that way. I mean, when I first started out, I was buying tubes of Eagles, kilo bars, stuff that I can get
for sure.
Weight. And then I started buying stuff like this. I started buying stuff like vintage. LBS, thank you. Got me into the vintage. One off. This is a Chinese Privy Britannia. Okay.
Nice.
So is it worth any more? No, but I got it it's like $2 over spot. So
exactly, and that's the thing is like I might have coins that sort of look like, oh, she's a collector, but that's just because I got a good deal on a coin that I would have paid the same amount for a round or for just a kind of a random like regular sovereign, So this really is the only coin I've ever spent. Oh, this is kind of the only coin I've ever gotten that costs more than like an ASE. This is it.
Let me put you on solo screen. Show that again. Show
okay.
that. You know which one I want to see? I want to see the Golden Eagle.
The Golden Eagle? Okay, I got you.
That thing is awesome.
I can show both of them.
Yeah, that Golden Eagle is fire.
Let me see.
Focus.
Just gotta focus. My bad.
No worries.
To cover the background. Whoop, there we go.
Oh, that thing is so nice. Yeah.
A lot of detail on that coin.
Yeah, my wife has one of those, and I made a video. I think I got one too. I don't know, but I lose track of what I got. I made a video on that, and I think it only got like 48 views, and I was like, "What? This is the most beautiful coin I got."
Really?
Like 48 views. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I plan on taking that video that I did with the unboxing and breaking that down into some shorts.
That's a good way to do it. Yeah, cut shorts out of your videos for sure. It saves you a lot of time.
Yeah, I love that seal though on the back, the Maltese seal, and then you have it on both of them.
Yeah.
On this one too.
Yeah, no, it's definitely that's a gorgeous piece. Look at that, unreal.
I know, I love the detail.
Would you consider that a reverse proof, or what would that be?
I think so, because you've got the reflective surface is the subject of the artwork, I guess, and then the background is the matte.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, it's kind of a hybrid in a way, but it's a beautiful piece. What is that one called?
I really loved it. This one is called the Knights of the Past. Okay. And, well, here's the deal. There's a whole series called Knights of the Past. But this is, so there's 3 of them. Hold on 1 second.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is one of them. And this is depicting the battle for Malta. Oh, basically, it was between the Ottomans and the Knights of Malta, which are they were like a religious group. They basically came after the Knights Templar. And they were preceded by another group called the Knights Hospitaller. So there's some cool history there. I really love history.
I was saying, why you did your research on that, or is that in the blurb in the coin box?
I did my research on it, but then when I opened the coin box, it kind of gave a little bit more detail on what I was already reading. So when I was buying the coin, I saw the description and it had that information there. But I really like reading that sort of stuff, looking into primary. I mean, I wouldn't call that like a primary history source, but I already know some about the Knights Templar, that kind of period of time. I really like, in case you haven't noticed, I like medieval times. I like that kind of stuff.
So you're into the Knights Templar. Are you into the what do you call the Oak Island show, where they say the Knights Templar hid the gold on Oak Island in Canada?
What? I don't know about all that.
Oh yeah, the Curse of Oak Island. It's been on for years, and they basically have an island off the coast of Nova Scotia that they think that the Knights Templar, right when they were getting ready to get kicked out of, I guess it was France at the time, they put all their gold on a ship, took it over to Oak Island, and buried it like 150 feet down below the surface. Now that's the contention of these.
Oh my gosh.
These guys, but they've been digging for years and years and years, and they have found some stuff underground that shouldn't be underground. So I don't know if they'll ever succeed, but It's a pretty
so
cool.
it's literally national treasure.
Yeah, essentially. Unless they
That's
put it down there
crazy.
and then took it all back out again, it could be gone, but who knows?
Oh
But no,
my
it's a great
gosh.
show. I enjoy watching it.
I love that kind of stuff. Did you see the one I say air quotes documentary that was on this shipwreck where they pull up all this incredible treasure and like gold and stuff? Oh, it made me so mad. Me and my wife and my dad were watching it. It's on YouTube, and we didn't read the comments because we were just like watching it on TV. And we're watching it this whole time thinking, oh my God, this is an incredible discovery. I can't believe they found all this stuff. And it looks real. Like it looks so real. And then at the end, it's a big joke. It's a joke on the person watching the video. None of it's real. They start showing like all this stuff, like Mickey Mouse. So they start showing like a museum with all their findings, right? And then they start showing like sculptures of Mickey Mouse and Walt Disney. And then you start going, what's going on here? And then you start reading the comments and you realize this isn't a real documentary. But they filmed it in such a way to trick the audience into watching it. And then at the very end, you realize all the stuff that they made, and then they stuck it in the ocean to trick you into thinking that they found this stuff. And it pissed me off so bad.
That actually sounds like it sounds like a Jeff Williams video.
Oh, it made me, I don't know who made it, but it made me mad because I don't get tricked very easily. That one got me. I felt so ridiculous.
That's funny. Yeah, well, it's not hard. LBS, you turned me on to Jeff Williams, didn't you?
Yeah, I've been watching Jeff Williams for a few years. He's a louder mouth than I am. He's obnoxious even more than I am, and he's a bit of a clickbaity. And he'll put like pieces of videos, like you're watching one video, and then it's like a video from a year all of a sudden is spliced in, and it's like some of the same stuff. It gets really repetitious. Sorry, Jeff, I got to call you out on that, man. I hate seeing that crap. I want. If you're going to put a video out, I don't want to like a rehash. And it's not just, it happens all the time is the problem. But anyways, he is very interesting. And why I like him is because he's a local. He lives here in Vegas, and he's been out in these hills, and he's a treasure hunter, man. And he's a geologist, and he's really freaking smart. And I've learned so much from that dude. I'm going to be getting out in these hills real soon here and doing some of that same stuff, prospecting. I'm definitely a treasure hunter. We live in gold country here. Everyone knows Vegas or Nevada is the silver state, but there's actually more gold that comes out of Nevada than silver. And we do have a lot of silver here too. But man, it's so cool that we have another treasure hunter here, and that you guys are all into these shows. And it looks like there's some actual people here, like Bob Wojciechowski. I think I just saw a comment. He's on like season 12. But before I get to that, I wanted to real quick run through here. We've got some new people in the house.
Shout them out.
I'm going to start at the bottom. We've got William E., an excellent supporter. Thank you for being here, William E. It's always good to see you. Appreciate you being here. There's let's see, Fark and ISO. I forgot to mention before, but I did shout him out finally. Then Gold Aztec is here, and I've seen Gold Aztec around a little bit. So good to see you some more, Gold or Aztec. Let's see. Then we've got OTG is still here. Also, Pure Metals. Pure Metals was on the last Monday Night Metals, and here's an unashamed plug for that show. Please, everyone here that's watching now. And people that watch later, go check out Monday Night Metals. It's an awesome show where the three of us get together and we do something like this, except we get a little more down and dirty is all. And it's not so chill. But yeah, that's a great show, Monday Night Metals. Please come check us out. Also, that's where Pure Metals was last time. He actually gave away some silver on that show. That was really cool of you, Pure Metals. So glad that you came. And I think, Bob, what did you say? Something about season 12. You guys, I haven't heard about this show that you're talking about. And
the Curse of Oak Island. Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Ah, okay. Cool. Yeah, I think that's everyone else who's rolled in.
Nice. Hey, anybody that's interested, I'm just going to throw this out there. All three of us, me, Liberty, and Vegas, we're going to be at the Vegas Coin Show. It's a CK show. It's at the Tuscany Hotel, or actually, what is it? Tuscany Suites and Casino.
Yes, sir.
In Vegas, and that's on February 14 through 16. We will definitely be there, all of us. I'm sure Silver State Stacker will be there. 40 Ounce will be there. Who else?
February 14th, huh?
Well, yeah. February 14th.
No, I mean,
that's a good excuse. Take your honey out to Vegas.
I'm kind of thinking about it because she took a few days off for that weekend.
There you go. Yeah, if you're
No
gonna
way.
come,
That
definitely
would be
let us
cool.
know. We'll all meet up.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Yep, we'll be there. Like I said, Silver State Stacker is going to be there. 40 Ounce is another guy. He's a new channel. In fact, he just started his channel after we met for the first time in November.
And
at the
if you do go to that show, I could definitely get you some swag. And you had mentioned previously, and I forgot to ask. You said you want swag. Now, to me, there's two different ways to want swag. You want to have your own to hand out, and then want to get handed out too. Which is it, or is it both?
I mean, I'd like to have my own as well, but I was thinking maybe, I mean, if you guys were to send me some of y'all's swag, I would happily do a review on it, or not a review, but I would be happily like put it on my channel, do an unboxing video, that sort of thing. Shout out to you guys, link y'all in there. I mean, no pressure, but you know, I don't know. I saw a couple of guys doing that, a couple of different channels doing that in the Stacker Social community. So, I mean, if you guys want me to, I would be more than happy to do that.
Oh man, I have opened every single piece of mail that I've ever received on video, and I love to shout out and show what other people have sent me. And yeah, it's a huge part of this community. I know mail calls, we call them. They don't do well as far as like the amount of views that you may or may not get, but I don't care. I'm not really all in this always for the views. I do want to succeed. I do want to get monetized, but to me, it's more about the community and supporting each other. And you know what? When somebody goes through the trouble and the expense and puts in the love to create a logo and to share, these stickers and poker chips, and there's a lot that goes into it. So yeah, to me, I feel like it's a must. You definitely gotta shout these people out and show what they've created, because to me, it's they don't call us creators for nothing.
Absolutely. And I don't, I haven't made my swag yet, but when I do make it though, I will absolutely send you guys stickers. I have a guy I know who makes poker chips custom.
Cool.
So, I could get my logo to him, make some poker chips, that sort of thing. And I'd love to send you guys a box of swag. I'm not saying it's going to be like this week, but as soon as I can.
No pressure. And please, I would love to talk to you about that. If I could get a better deal on poker chips, I'm in. I would love to send some business and patronize your friend for sure. Please.
Absolutely. That'd be great.
Right on.
So a quick question from chat here. Let's get to chat here and let's get to some of their questions. Gold Aztec was wondering if anybody's into doing the 2025 American Silver Eagle privy coming up. And I know Blue Collar, you did a little privy pickup on the last one. You're going to be looking to do
Star
the
privy MS70
225 privies.
Yeah. I'll buy one of everything.
if the price is right, huh?
Sometimes not even if it.
So
I've been known to piss a little money away.
Do y'all think that privy mark is really a nod to the new GTA game that's coming out?
Oh yeah,
the Star Privy.
I
wouldn't doubt it.
Because that's something I heard, is that Star Privy, that it's going to be featured in some sort of video game. Yep. I don't really know exactly how that's going to work, but I'm thinking, that's the Rockstar logo, so it's even got the rounded edges.
I think it was some other game though. You saw that on Yankees channel, right?
It was like either Yankee. I think it may have been either Yankee or Silver Dragons, or maybe both.
Oh, it might have been Dragons. Yeah, now that you're right. Yeah, you're right. It was Dragons. He had speculated that it was for that, but it turned out it wasn't. It was for something else. 8 era Nice Gang or something. I don't know. I'm not a gamer.
Okay.
I'm not a gamer, so I couldn't tell you.
I am.
The Rockstar logo though, and I know there were talks about it being connected to Grand Theft Auto, but I haven't heard anything else about it since then. So it's just like one of those mere rumors that it might just be a coincidence, but who knows?
Great Lakes Joe is in the house.
it looks like Dub C had to duck out, but he says, "Nice to meet you, booty girl." So yeah, right on, Dub. Thanks for coming
Hey,
by
nice to
and
meet you
hanging.
too.
Lance
Nice to
also
meet you
wanted to know.
too.
Lance wanted to know any opinions on the effect of tariffs on the metals, which I think is an interesting one because I know there's a lot of talk. There's a lot of talk about that too. If it's going to affect silver, if it's going to affect gold. I know some say it can't affect bullion. Some say it can affect or like denominations like money, which should be interesting. But I think the tariffs is that's just a way for Trump to flex his muscles and try and get the other countries to give him what he wants. So how long
Yeah,
it lasts,
I
I
heard
don't
that
know.
Canada might turn our power off, our electricity, if we do the tariffs. Have you guys heard that?
No,
Have
I
not
haven't
have
heard
not
that.
heard that one.
I don't think what do we really rely on? No, if there's any Canadians in here, sorry, but I'm not sure what we rely on Canada for.
Damn, Vegas is going to war already. Holy crap, dude.
Hey, come on, we love our neighbors to the north.
I
Yes, we
mean,
do.
I did eat at that Canadian restaurant last week. That was really good.
I love a good maple leaf.
Yeah, I got some milk leaves in one of my tubes too.
Oh,
Milk
that's
leaf.
no, we should probably keep it lighter. I just want to say, Dub already probably left, but I got to give a big shout out to Dub C. He's a huge supporter of us, and thank you very much, Dub, for being here. And that leads me to a question, real quick, for
Wait,
Booty
wait,
Girl.
wait. Out of all people, you're gonna say let's keep it lighter?
Yeah,
That's true.
Did that just come out
I,
of your mouth?
you know, these are words from Blue Collar Stacker himself, man. It's Saturday morning. It's supposed to remain lighthearted. And yeah, are you kidding me? I'm biting my tongue. It hurts and it's bleeding. But yeah, real quick. So my question is about Dub C. Do you know Dub C, Booty Girl?
Do I know Dub C?
Yeah, do you watch him? Like, are you a fan?
I actually don't know. I'm trying to think. There's been a lot of people that I've been interacting with this week. I don't think so.
Yeah,
Well, check him
definitely
out.
subscribe to him.
Yeah, check him
Dub
out.
C.
He knows. Oh, especially like about like vintage and gold and Mexican silver and oh my gosh, and he's got bars like you won't believe of silver. Anyways, he's a great channel to watch, and he will answer any question. He just takes like he sits in the hot seat and just fires question after question on his live streams, and it's fantastic, man. Check him out for sure.
Absolutely. Here, let me see. I'm looking them up right now. Dub C's coins and precious metals.
That's
Okay.
it. And
I
he
just
used
subscribed.
to be called a White Cross. White Cross coins and precious metals, but he just went with the W from white and the C from cross, and now he's Dub C. He did that name change just a few months ago.
Okay.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. Yeah, I'll definitely check him out.
Right on.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good guy for sure. So what are the other questions, Vegas? What have we got in the comments going or chat?
I think he.
Just about the tariffs. That was all I saw latest.
So if the tariffs kick in, this Canadian coin here is going to be worth more money.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, and then Robert or Death from Below. I don't know if you know. Okay, I'm going to straighten this out real quick, just so you know. Robert Wojciechowski is also known as Death from Below. He's a submariner in the service. He was aboard a submarine, and thank you for your service very much, Robert Wojciechowski. He's also known as Bottom Gun Bob. But his accounts got kind of messed up, so now he's just going with Robert Wojciechowski. But he's been in this community for longer than I have, and he doesn't create, but he's a great supporter and a very nice man, and I really enjoy him. And he says that it would really suck if Silverstruck couldn't make videos. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but I've got to point out that Silverstruck, if you want to get into vintage bars and vintage rounds, like if you're in those Englehards, this guy, oh my gosh, Silverstruck, if you don't know who he is, go look him up right now and subscribe. He's an amazing creator, and he is just packed full of information that I don't know where to get anywhere else. So please check him out as well while you're making your list.
Dead air. Who else is in the chat? Zoltan?
Did we just lose Liberty and
Oh, wait, hold on.
we
Oh, yeah.
lost them both?
I guess we lost them. They probably, well, Liberty's phone probably overheated, and Booty Girl said her camera would probably die out in about 45 minutes, so she'll be back on. She said she'll switch to her phone and get back on.
Hey guys, can y'all hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sorry about that. Here I'm working on getting my camera back up, but I've still got my mic on.
Oh, okay, good.
There.
Yeah, I thought you said that earlier. You said your camera was probably going to die out. So I don't know what happened to LBS though. He faded out. He's not. Oh, here he is. He's coming back. What happened?
I don't know. I don't know where I dropped out. Anyways, I was just saying, add Silverstruck to your list. He knows a whole bunch about vintage bars and silver. He's an amazing channel to watch.
Back up. I absolutely will check him out. So it was a Dub C and who was the other one?
Silverstruck.
Silverstruck.
Yeah. Oh man,
I'm gonna look him up in sub.
Yeah, he's got Engelhard's, like a collection that'll blow your mind. He even has proof graded Engelhard coins. He's got silver vintage bars, big ones that are just, they'll blow your mind. Yeah, and he actually started. I don't know if he started it. I'm gonna give you a little back history of the community you've been watching, but he started this Guardhouse box collection. And a Guardhouse box is a company that creates these boxes that holds. They're like a velvet kind of lined box, and you slide in capsules, 1 ounce silver bar rectangular capsules, slide into these boxes, and it's like a challenge to fill them up and to get different vintage bars from. There's so many different vintage mints. It's kind of cool. It's a great chase, and I'm really enjoying it. And he's really big into that, and a lot of the community is. So yeah, the vintage rabbit hole is deep and it's dark and it's lovely.
That is awesome. Yeah, I actually just pulled up his channel. I see he's got a ton of vintage bars. It's gorgeous. Have you ever looked into Savage Stacker?
Oh God, are you kidding? Savage Stacker inspired me to create my channel big time. If it wasn't for him, I would not have a channel. I love Savage Stacker. He's awesome.
He's so down to earth. I mean, I've never met him before, but he's just got like a very kind of warm, down to earth presence in his videos, and he's got such a nice bar collection. Like his stack is awesome.
It is
when it comes to his bars. But yeah, this Silverstruck is awesome too. I'm gonna have to watch some of these videos and reach out to him.
Oh, definitely do that for sure. Yeah, Savage is he's totally no nonsense. He just gives it to you straight up, and I love it. Like the early morning thing, first thing I wake up. He hasn't put out a lot of content lately, but because he's been really busy, especially with these wildfires. He's a firefighter out there in California. He lives up in the San Francisco type area around there, and he's a great guy, man. I tell you what, I would not even be doing this because he gave me that, like you said, he's just like this down to earth dude, and I was like, man, I want to be like Savage, and he sent me stickers. We've done swaps. I've sent him stuff, and he's a good dude, man. I wish he would put out more, but I know he's really busy.
Yeah, I know. Me too. He's pretty cool. I haven't watched him in a while, so I didn't realize he had kind of stopped for a while. But
yeah, I was just going to say the same thing. I haven't really. He doesn't come up in my feed, so I guess either he's not putting anything out, or I just have too many people in my feed.
I would like to see how many people know and have watched Savage Stacker. Put a thumbs up in the comments, and Bob, just put a hey, Bob Wojciechowski, because he doesn't do emojis.
He doesn't do thumbs.
He doesn't do thumbs. No, Bob, he's thumbless. Bob is thumbless. Sorry about that, but
he's thumbless.
Just go like this.
No, he's more challenged, technologically challenged than I am, and I feel him though, man. It's you know, he's an older gentleman, a little bit older than us. And I'll tell you what, it's hard to get used to. Everything changes so much. And I mean, you know, we've gone from, gosh, you know, record albums to cassette tape or 8-tracks to cassette tapes to DVDs. And now you just get your music online. It's like, yeah, it's hard to keep up with the world changing when you come from a time when things were a whole lot different, man.
So true.
Yep.
I kind of envy some of the young people because they're like, you know, they're born with they got the world at their fingertips. I as a kid, I used to encyclopedias if you want to learn something, you know. Fortunately, my parents, right off the bat, as soon as I learned how to read Dr. Seuss, they bought a World Book Britannica, and man, I just, yeah, nowadays every bit of information is right here, and it's wonderful, but it's a struggle. It's a challenge to learn. Like, I can't even StreamYard. You know, I'd like to host one of these shows, but I've got Google accounts that are branded and overlapping, and I'm afraid if I delete one of those, I might lose my whole YouTube channel because they're connected. And it's tough, man.
Man, yeah, I remember the Encyclopedia Britannica. I used that when I was back in middle school.
Right on.
I mean, I guess I'm like, what? I made the cutoff for that, I suppose.
Yeah,
No.
that's before your time.
I still did it. My parents had a whole volume of encyclopedias they got from a garage sale for a steal.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents bought us those when we were in school. We barely ever cracked them open. I used to read Cliff Notes, and you know, I took the shortcuts.
Cliff Notes. Oh man! But now they've got Cliff Notes. It's called the internet.
Yeah, exactly. I know. What do you internet AI, dude? You can have AI just make you a report.
Totally. You can. You can have oh man, some people, creators. There's this one guy. I can't remember his name. It's Silver something, and I gave him the hardest time. But I kind of got to, man, because all he was doing was you know, he started commenting on my channel and telling me to watch his, and I'm like, okay, I'll go watch you. But you know, after a while, I'm like, dude, you're just AI in this crap. You're phoning it in, man.
I know the guy you're talking about. Did he have like coins and then like a fake voiceover?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, he used AI voiceover. You know, so he had AI. He would basically type in the history of American Silver Eagles, and this is what he's doing. I know it, and he's typing that in, and then he has create presentation, and then there's like a whole thing. It shows it's beautiful, it's so cool, and it's put together perfectly. But that's what he's pumping out, and then he's like publishing it. I'm like, dude, you're not a channel. And I was like, could you at least, I said, I tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If you do your own voiceover, and you know, I'll go with that. I'll watch you, bro. But with that, he never did. He just slipped away into the darkness of the night. I never saw him again. So I don't know, man.
You gotta lighten up a little bit. Quit being so harsh, bro. Lighten up.
Hey, it's Saturday. Lighten up, dude.
Make it easy. Lighten up on the guy.
You can't ask me to watch AI and tell me to lighten up, man. I just can't.
Hey, listen.
Well, you told me that Canada's going to get rid of our power, and I can't talk back.
Remember, AI is responsible for that
Rather
kick-ass
defend
logo.
our country.
Oh man, yeah, like Blue Collar said, Canadians, sorry about Vegas.
Oh, Booty Girl, what happened? We lost her? There we go.
Hey, sorry about me.
You got your camera back on.
Sorry about that.
No need to apologize for me.
Here's the deal. I don't know why. So my camera's showing, but for some reason on the live stream, my video is like just black. I don't know. I guess it's okay, but
it's showing on my end.
It's showing on YouTube for you?
No,
there it is.
I'm looking on
YouTube now.
There's always a little bit of a delay.
It's working now.
StreamYard and the live YouTube, there's always a little bit of a delay.
It's up. It's working now.
Yeah, about 10 seconds. So, Booty Girl, are you into silver dollars at all? Have you checked these out?
I have one. I finally got one. Here, I'll show you.
Wait, hold on. Let me put your solo screen here.
And while I was showing that, I got a quick question. Booty Girl, have you ever been tipped in silver or ever tipped in silver?
No, I have not. So
Wait, what
I
year?
haven't. Huh?
What year is
Oh, what
that?
year is it? It is a 1890.
Oh, nice, nice.
So this one is not quite a call, but definitely. I mean, it was just not. It wasn't like the greatest, but it wasn't the worst. I didn't want to.
Nice
I didn't
piece.
want to shell out a bunch of money for a Carson City, but I thought this was good for a first silver dollar.
Yeah, that's a beautiful piece.
Thank
I
you.
mean, the history, that's history right in the palm of your hand right there. The
Absolutely.
135-year-old coin right in the palm of your hand.
I love it. Yeah, it's really great. I'm really into I guess I like all the constitutional stuff, but I really like the Mercury dimes. And I like the Barber dimes are awesome too. The Mercury dimes, just there's something about it. But I'm still working on my constitutional stack. This is literally all of my constitutional in my hand right now. That's all I own. So I need to get some more.
You got to start somewhere.
But yeah, I've got a Franklin half, 2 Walking Liberty halves, and then I've got I found this out in the wild, guys. This
Oh, you got that in change?
dime. This dime right here. I found this in my okay. I went to the gas station and I went coin roll hunting. But
Oh,
I
nice.
mean, after my first 5 rolls, I found that I got 5 rolls and I got this, so I thought it was a pretty good turnout. But then my bank was giving me grief about, getting a bunch of dimes and then giving them back to them and all that. And I thought, I'm just not going to coin roll hunt, because I ended up spending all the change on buying silver ounces, what was left over. So,
Well, at least you converted worthless money to actual real money.
absolutely. Oh, and I thought this was in pretty good condition for a Standing Liberty quarter. Hold on. You can actually see it.
Yeah.
Not too bad. 1928. So yeah, I'd like to get a little bit more into constitutional, because I really do like it a lot. I believe in it.
Oh, it's great. I love constitutional.
What's your favorite? Are you a Morgan guy or a peace dollar?
No, I'm a Morgan guy. I got one peace dollar in stock right now. That's it. That's all I got. But I got Morgans. I got a few Morgans.
Cool.
That's my one and only peace dollar right now. 22.
Nice.
But what I do with these is I take them to a restaurant. I have lunch with the wife, and then I offer this or a $10 bill for a tip.
Oh, that's awesome.
10 out of 13 times they took the silver.
Well, then you must have had some pretty smart servers.
Yeah, very smart. Actually, I came upon one. I've been probably 5 times to the same restaurant, so a lot of the people know it's coming, which is kind of a little skewed, but I don't care, because I'm just happy to get it in their hands, and they're all young people. You're talking about people that are 20 years old.
Yeah, I tell you what table I'd be serving.
Yeah, right. This is West Texas says, I used to tip pizza delivery drivers in silver, $50. Then I became a pizza delivery driver. Ha ha.
Oh my God.
Tips them in silver, I guarantee it.
And Cartier Silver, I didn't mention you, and welcome here. It's good to see you. Very, very good to see you. He says, Morgans don't impress me that much. I have a few, but they spend most of their life in a bag. So, yeah. And then Vegas, what are your thoughts on constitutional, or what do you call it, junk silver?
Vegas fell asleep. He's Vegas worked all night.
Sorry, I was surfing the internet and doing other stuff. Junk silver, it's got its purpose, just not in my stack.
Yeah, he's not a big junk guy, but we'll get him. We'll win him over.
Yeah, I like junk silver. I think that it's a little bit more difficult for storage if you don't have tubes. I mean, I literally just put mine in the box. Pretty much is what I do to get junk silver. I'll get my cash. I'll go to my LCS. I'll buy my solid ounces, and then whatever I have left over in cash, I buy junk with.
Nice.
Right
What
on.
I do, my move is I'll go to the LCS. I'll buy something for $65. I'll give him 70, or I'll give him 80, and tell him I want my change in 90%.
Yep, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, definitely, because it helps. Just you accumulate a little here and there, and a lot of times they'll give you that silver at less than market price.
For
So
sure.
you get you're bringing down your DCA by doing that.
Yeah, it's almost kind of like a little extra that they kind of throw in. They'll knock like a couple of dollars off, if they see that you've already spent a good amount on 3 to 5 ounces, 5 to 10 ounces. So, I'll give you a little bit of a break on the constitutional.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
that's what's cool about the LCS is, and then the more you visit, the more they see you there, the more likely they are to give you deals. And that's what's happened at Archangel Coins with and Blue Collar Stacker's been there, but Vegas and I, we frequent that place quite a bit. And they slowly just kind of bring it down, give you a few bucks deals. It's an excellent way to go for sure, man. Oh,
absolutely.
So, let's see. Oh, okay. I've got a quick question for you, Buddy Guyo. We do a lot of challenges in this community, and I've put out quite a few myself, and spurred others to do it as well. It's very entertaining, and it's a great way for us all to connect and all to show pieces we may have forgotten about or had hidden in that bag, like Cartier's Morgan dollars, and then to dust it out and bring it off. And so I'm always looking for ideas of challenges. I'm wondering if you're interested in competing in some of those challenges, and some of them aren't even challenges, just more like a show and tell. Show us what you got.
Absolutely.
Talking about this. So just that would be great to have another person that not only participates in the challenges but creates challenges.
Absolutely. I'd definitely be interested in that.
Yeah, let's do it. And I've got a one I would love to hear about. Like, since you do have constitutional silver, do you have any skinny girls?
What are you talking about when you say skinny girls?
Like I call it like Lady Liberties, peace dollars, the quarters, all the constitutional that has been worn down. So it's been used in circulation so long that it's almost unrecognizable. And what we do is we'll find the ones that we think are the lightest and weigh those. And so we have like the slickest Morgan dollar challenge, slickest Barber dime, slickest Mercury dime, like who can have a piece of silver that has had the most silver worn off of it and it weighs the least amount. That's one of the challenges. So yeah.
This is probably the slickest one I have. I'm really picky about everything when I go into my LCS. I mean, I don't like annoy him or anything, but he'll just put the 90% in front of me and he'll be helping another customer while I'm combing through it, because usually this is the slickest I've ever gotten. Usually I'm really kind of particular about making sure that I can see some definition on my coins. If possible. I had an opportunity. In hindsight, I kind of wish I would have gotten it. I had an opportunity to get a really worn down half dime, and I didn't get it. I should have gotten it because it was the only one. I didn't realize that they were kind of rare at the time, and I just wanted the stuff that you could see better. But yeah, this is as slick as it gets for me. All of my other stuff is pretty well defined. I can see the dates on all my stuff.
Yeah, I'm all like you. I was always after, and if now I guess after the challenges that have taken place, I'm like kind of, I still want to get the slickest spot, like in the coal. I'm looking for like, what do you got that's really slicked out? And they're looking at me like, what?
Yeah, no, I'll go in and ask for slicks all the time. Yeah.
So why do y'all want the coals?
Well, just because they're cool. There's so much history involved with them. You look at that thing and it's almost worn down to the nub. You're like, how many hands has this been in? Where's this been? It's just
what? You're right.
I think slick is actually a whole nother category below coal. So I don't want coal. I want slick. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
I got a slick Morgan. that won that challenge.
Yes, you do.
And it's incredible. I'll go dig it out right now. I got it buried. It's buried in my backyard. Let me go get it. Give me about a minute.
You know, I'll have to get some more of those. I've always been more so of the mind of like, oh my gosh, what's the oldest one I can get that looks like it's not that old? Like this one is 1926. Hold on, let me zoom in on it. Look at that thing. I don't think it's been cleaned though. Here. That's a 1926.
That's a whole other can of worms you just pulled down off of the shelf. What are your thoughts on cleaning coins? Are you pro or con?
I'm not going to do it, except so I'm never going to clean constitutional silver. Personally, I do not believe in that. I think you mess up the coin. I'm not going to lie though. I have had there were a couple of rounds I got that were just kind of some, cheap, close to spot rounds. And just for fun, I decided to do a little toning experiment with boiled egg. And then I decided I didn't want one of them toned anymore. And I just put it in with some hot water and baking soda and I cleaned it. But it was like a generic round that, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a big deal, but I would never clean an actual coin. Now this isn't silver. This was just for collectability. I did get I got about 5 buffaloes on eBay the other day, just like buffalo nickels, not like buffalo rounds, but buffalo nickels. And they were disgusting. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to clean these because I don't even want to touch them. But other than that though, I personally, I do not believe in cleaning coins. I think it's bad.
Yeah, I would only do it. I've done a little bit of it, just on, like you said, things that it's not important. They're obviously never going to be graded, and there's a gentleman, Tobacco Row. He's another creator here on YouTube, and he cleans a lot of Morgan dollars. But he has actually fooled PCGS a couple of times with clean Morgan dollars. But he does it mostly just to, make them prettier, because he actually looks for the most ugliest, dirtiest, like they got paint on them, they're jacked up, and then he buys them for pretty cheap, and then cleans them up, and he likes to give them away to his family, friends, and grandchildren. And just he's like, because his whole methodology is like, if you're going to start someone in coin collecting, do you want to hand them some grungy, old, beat up looking nasty thing, or do you want to hand them something that is beautiful and it's got a little bit of a shine and a patina to it, instead of just total blackness like you were saying those buffaloes were?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like there's obviously a little nuance there, right? I mean, if it's got grime on it, I'm probably not going to buy it. Like if I have the option to, if I'm buying it online, what you get. But if I'm going to my LCS, I'm probably not going to pick out the 90% silver that's got that cake of grime on it. But if I have that, I'll clean off the dirt. But when it comes to stuff like this, you've got the tarnish on it. I'm not cleaning that. And I kind of think it looks cool whenever it's tarnished a little bit, because it kind of makes the definition pop.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Take a little
especially
bit off,
on some. Go ahead. Sorry.
It looks like more like it's antiqued instead of just like all dirty. Yeah. Exactly.
So, yeah.
Well,
I mean, I would kind of like this better if it had a little bit, but
I love a girl that likes to experiment. So I'm glad that you're getting into it a little bit. That's cool. But we got a guy here on the panel who he's a dipper.
Oh, straight up
dipper. Yeah, hardcore blue magic.
Blue magic.
You mean like where you dip it in the chemicals and just like it eats the entire surface of the coin off, basically? Is that what you mean?
No, it's not that. No,
what are you talking about?
It's just a cleaning solution. It's nothing harsh. You can put your hands in it and it ain't gonna hurt you. So
I was kind of being sarcastic. I was joking.
Yeah, no, I refrain from cleaning any kind of valuable stuff because obviously you're not supposed to do that. But I'll clean bullion all day long. Bullion or bars. I mean,
for sure.
Make it look nice. Why not? Some people put hate in the comments for that, but listen, I can't please everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah, who would want to? Who would want to anyways?
This round right here, I had another one exactly like it. It was one of the first rounds I ever bought. It's not my favorite. I mean, it's cool, but it's not my favorite design. I did a little, not on this one, but on the other one, I did a little toning thing on it with the boiled eggs, made it purple and blue.
Oh, you did that.
And then, yeah, I did that. And then I decided that I didn't want to look like that anymore. I cleaned it. And then I ended up going to my LCS and trading it in for something else that I liked better, and they were none the wiser. So, I mean, like when it comes to rounds, if it's a generic round, I'm not crazy about it. And if I think it's gross, I'm not opposed to cleaning that. You're not going to lose money on it. But when it comes to like an actual coin, like there's no way that I would ever clean like one of these guys, like a ASE or something.
Oh no, I'll clean an ASE all day long.
Really?
Oh hell yeah! Go in my cleaning silver playlist.
Yeah, right. Cartier Silver says Booty Girl needs some liver of sulfur. She can have a fun time. And that's basically what she did in the experiment with the egg yolks.
Yep.
I've watched people do that. And I've got to ask you, Booty Girl, how did that turn out? You said you went and cleaned them, so maybe not good. But did you get good color? Or was it just...
I think I may have done it a little too long, because it just kind of turned like super purple and blue. I actually did it on this. This was one of the rounds bars on this bar. You can't really tell that I did it though, because I cleaned it right off. I might do it again though for fun. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm not opposed to playing around, toning silver, toning bars, toning rounds, that sort of stuff. I'm just a little bit more, I guess, careful with my coins. But yeah, I got some pretty cool colors out of it. Actually, I have a picture somewhere. I might be able to find
throw
it.
That up on your community post. Now that you're
Here,
past
let me look.
you're past 50 subscribers, so you can live stream on YouTube, and you can community post on YouTube now. So yeah, lots of doors have been opened up to you for sure.
Okay.
As far as the toning. Yeah, I've watched a lot of videos on like doing it electronically with chemicals, like a 9-volt battery, dipping it in and making some just beautiful, amazing stuff. But what kind of gets me is so now I know that people can do this artificially. And at first I thought it wasn't artificial. And then you go to the coin shows and they'll have like cases just full of like rainbow colored things. And I'm like, okay, so which ones are real and which ones aren't? If they're graded, the graders can tell you if it's done artificially or not. I don't know if they're perfect at it, but they're pretty good at it because they can detect chemical residues if they question it. And but yeah, it's kind of I think I like it naturally done, but I kind of have a little bit of appreciation for people that can, because you can actually take it through all the different colors and then it turns black, and then you can clean it and then you can go back and you can stop it at whatever color you like. And it's kind of a neat little thing, but it's kind of sacrilegious at the same time.
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. I mean, like I said, I'm totally all about doing it on generic silver. A little bit. I'm not going to be doing it on some of my like my Scottsdale stuff. I'm not really going to do that. I've seen people do toning on Scottsdale bars though, like on the poured bars. It looks really cool. But yeah, I'll play around with it a little bit.
Yeah, I really like it like on the art finishes. Like Blue Collar, he hooked me up with a sugar skull straight from Florida. He brought it out here to Vegas, and that was so cool. Thanks, Blue Collar. And now they have all these different like finishes they put on the antique them, or they do them like in rainbow colors, like blue and pink and yellow. It's just gorgeous stuff on the art bars, and that makes perfect sense to me, for sure.
I found the a video actually of whenever I had it toned.
Oh, cool! Right on.
See, that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
That was before I went a bridge too far and made the whole thing basically blue. So it actually turned out pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's hard to pick up toning on camera.
It is.
You can't see it?
It really is.
Yeah.
But that looks pretty cool.
It was fun. But it's kind of cool though that I was able to just get it looking like this again.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Well, you guys, I probably got to get going. It's 2 hours. We're in here, and
Yeah, I think it's probably good that we shut her down right now.
yeah, I'm like plugged in, and I'm still at 10%. I don't understand. It hasn't even gone up. Streaming takes a lot out of your phone. That's for darn sure. It gets all hot and all that. But man, it's been a pleasure being here.
We lost Booty Girl here.
Oh wait, I'm here.
Oh no, you're
I'm
here.
here.
Who did we lose? Oh, we lost Vegas.
Oh,
It was Liberty. Oh wait, no, you're right.
Yeah, we lost Vegas. Where did he go? He must have fell asleep. Vegas, where are you, buddy? Oh, everyone have a great day. Thank you once again for hanging out. I have to dip. Oh, okay.
Hey, thank you guys so much for having me on today.
Oh man,
Vegas, be good, Vegas.
I actually remembered what I forgot earlier in the show when I kind of just spaced out there for a second. About you coming on this show, and it takes a lot of courage, and it takes a lot of courage to be a creator and to put yourself out there. And I just want to commend you on doing a stellar job. I mean, you've got me intrigued, and I'm so glad to have another person in the community that we can correspond and hang out and do challenges with, and just be buds. So yeah, I'm looking forward to expanding our friendship here. And thank you for coming on. I think you're doing an amazing job, and I'm so glad that you're now in the community with us. Thanks a lot.
Hey, thank you too. I appreciate it so much.
Definitely, we really appreciate you coming on. It took a lot of guts to come on with 3 animals like us.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You guys have just been super nice.
She's got a really big set of communication skills.
Absolutely. Hey, listen,
you guys.
Talk to your better half and get out to Vegas, 14 through 16. We'll be there.
Hey.
And anybody else that wants to come,
I'll do it. I'll talk to her. I'll see what we can do. But yeah, if you want to just send me the details, I'm going to see if we can make it happen, because I would love to go out there, and it would be my first coin show. And what better way to start off my first coin show than with you guys? And
you know what? In November, in Vegas was my first coin show, and I've been to since then? Probably 10 of them. So, coin shows are the bomb. It's like going to 40, 50, 100 coin shops in one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
The selection is unbelievable. Good pricing. Definitely cool.
Yeah, It would be super cool to have you hang out. And I'm getting a hold of OC Stacker. He's another gentleman in the community who's actually sold at coin shows before, and he's thinking about maybe getting a table. And I've spoken to the promoter. Her name is Dawn. She worked CK shows out here. They do probably 3 shows a year. They've been doing it for years. And yeah, so we might even have a table. I don't want to make any promises, but man, that would be so cool, like for the YouTubers to be able to hang out and kind of congregate, have our own kind of little area, and do the swag thing. And yeah, so man, the more the merrier, and that would be super awesome if you could make it out. And I definitely, I don't know where Vegas went, but yeah, he came to the first coin show with me. That was awesome. And did you say that was your first coin show, Blue Collar, here in Vegas?
Well, first since I was a kid. I went to a coin show when I was a kid with the Scouts, but
since you've been collecting and stacking, then
absolutely, that was the first. Yeah.
Gotcha. Right.
In fact, all this stuff on the table right here, with the exception of these 2, I got at the Vegas coin show in November. All that stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, that was out so I could film that video. That hasn't been released yet, so don't look at it.
And I gotta say, Booty Girl, before I go, I love your logo. That's cool, man. That captures your essence entirely.
Thank you. It's actually I'm actually working on an official logo right now.
Cool.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but that's actually a stock photo that I found that I thought was perfect. But I'm thinking my logo is probably going to be based off of that. So I'll probably because I when I saw it, I thought that looks like my logo, even though it's not. It was kind of a placeholder thing. But whenever I release my new logo, though, I'll be putting it up and posting it.
Right on. Well, yeah, no, we're inspired by everything around us. That's for sure. And yeah, I've used AI on thumbnails a lot really. I think it's a lot of fun, and they come up with some really cool stuff. And sometimes I'll just do some AI and then get inspired from it. And like you said, well, I want to do that, and then they use that as a base model. And yeah, absolutely incorporate it. Heck yeah, I'm not totally knocking AI. I just that one dude was kind of getting on my nerves, telling me to watch his stuff.
Hey, that logo that we came up with the other night was pretty killer, huh?
Oh, dude, yeah. I'm gonna throw that up on the screen. Can you make my screen big? Do you mind if I shared it for a minute? I was going through trying to load logos.
No, go for it.
Okay,
I was actually gonna say, Liberty, I like your logo too. Is that like a nod to it kind of almost looks like the Scottish Rite seal, only like instead of it being two-headed, it's one. Oh, cool.
No, that's not the one.
I can't seem to find some great that's not it?
No, that's the no. Let me I can't show it. I don't know how I could show it. Oh, I could show it on my iPad. Hold on a second. Give me a sec.
That's the one I made out of it, and where I put the A-Mark vintage round and the Hoffman and Hoffman unicorn round on the eyeballs.
That's pretty cool.
I like the black background one better though.
Oh, that's because I got rid of the background because I was trying to isolate it. Yeah.
Yeah, let me jump on that. Hold on. Oh, here we go. All right, you ready? Putting it in front of the camera here for the first time. I gotta get on my how do I do it?
Oh, and thank you for the compliment on my logo. I've actually got quite a few different logos. It's always evolving. And I can't seem to find a great graphic of a two-headed logo, and that is ideal. For one, I'm Gemini, and I've always loved the bicephalous eagle. Germania uses that quite a bit, and we're going to talk about Germania one day. I was a huge Germania fan, and now I'm not, and I don't. We'll save that. We got to always leave them wanting more, right?
Yeah, you got me curious. I was wondering if something happened.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's interesting. It sounds like it's right up your alley. It sounds to me, or it looks to me even, that you're very into the heraldic. And yeah, I am Scottish descent and Welsh and Scottish. So
all right.
Yeah, and my last name is Morgan. I've shared my name. It's Dennis Morgan. So yeah, I'm like when you ask Blue Collar if he's a Morgan or a Peace Dollar guy, I'm kind of a Morgan Dollar by namesake, and I do love the Morgan Dollars, but I have most of those. But I have picked up a Peace Dollar, and I like the Peace Dollar. I don't know. I'm split. I'm Gemini. I'm split down the middle, so that's why the bicephalous eagle would be awesome for my logo. I just got to find the right one, and yeah, thank you very much. And if you need any help, or I don't think you got it going on. You don't need any help, but I have helped a few members in the community with their logos, and I really enjoy doing that. It's so much fun. I'm into the graphic arts a lot.
Making logos is fun, and like you were saying, AI art's super fun to play around with too, and draw inspiration from.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
It's a nice piece.
I'm gonna put this stream to bed because I got to be somewhere at 11:30.
All right.
Appreciate you coming in. Thank you. You're always welcome. Just if you have something to promote or whatever, get a hold of us, and don't feel bad about hitting us up and letting us know you want to come on.
Y'all are awesome. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to join y'all another time.
Yeah, we do this Monday night show too. It's called Monday Night Metals, 8:30 Eastern time.
Got you.
Monday nights every Monday. So
okay. All right. Well, sounds good.
The crowd down, or where is
what did you say? What did you
say? You want to run the chat down? Say goodbye to everybody.
Oh, that would be fantastic. Yeah, let's do that. I'd love looking at the chat here. Chat with everyone in the studio. Wait, that's the wrong thing. Back.
Well, did I lose LBS? All right, it looks like we lost them. All right, Booty Girl, thanks again. Appreciate you. I'm just going to bow out now, and we'll end this stream. You're always welcome. Thank you for coming in. It was really great. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Y'all have a good one.
Take care, everybody. Have a great, great day. Thank you. Thanks for coming in.